Hello guys, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss right of return and consigned goods. We already discussed what is consigned goods in the previous classes, right? So here we have to discuss the journal entry of this right of return and consigned goods. This is me Ravi OVUNGAL. Welcome back to EduCafia. Yes, we know what is right of return and consigned goods. This is already we discussed, right, in the previous videos. What is right of return? When we are selling goods to the customers, we are giving a right to the customer to return back the material if any problems with that material. Not everybody will give this right, but usually the premium suppliers will give this right. So what may be the reasons? Maybe due to the damages in the product. If the customer finds any damages in the product, customer will return the product back to the supplier. So this is nothing but the right to return or right of return. So whenever I sell a material, I'm selling 1,000 materials. Through this sales, I got 1 lakh rupees. So can I consider this as my revenue? Yes, I can consider this as my revenue because I satisfied my performance obligation. But there is a chance of return back in this 1,000, maybe 100 piece, maybe 10 piece, maybe 20 pieces. They will return back. So whenever they return back in this 1 lakh rupees, for this 20 pieces, some amount is right that I have to give back. So whatever I considered as my revenue, I have to reverse it. So how I know how much will come back? Is it 20, 10, 100? How I know? In the beginning of the business, if I started my business just now means I don't know. After doing the business 1 or 2, 3, 4 years, through my experience, I can understand, okay, whenever a sales happened, 1% of the sales probably will come back or they will return the material 1%. How I understood that will 1% through my experience. So how I consider that 1% as my revenue? I have to consider because at that point of time, it is a revenue for me. Maybe after 1 week or after 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, after 1 month, how much period I am giving? I am giving right to return or returns period. Whenever we purchase a material through Amazon, Flipkart, there is a return period, right? 1 week, 2 week. So within that period, I can return. So up to that period, how I consider that as revenue? I have to consider. There is no option for that. I have to consider because daily sales is happening. Because of daily sales is happening, it is not possible to track every sales for next 7 days or next return period. So what I will do? I will consider all these 1,000 pieces as my revenue. Then I will consider a valuation account, a contra revenue account for this 1% against this revenue. We know what is contra revenue account, what is contra account. So balance 99% only will show in this revenue. So that is correct. That is a correct fair value. That is a fair value. You got it? So how will be the journal entry for this? For example, I am selling a product of value. I mean, the price of that product is $10. I am selling 100 pieces. So the total amount will be 10 into 100, that is equal to 1,000. So revenue is 1000. In this 100 pieces, 3 pieces may return. Chances is there. 3 pieces, chances is there. So 3 into 10, $30 may return. So what I will do? I received cash 1000, but in that 970 only I will consider as sales revenue. Balance 30 I will consider as refund liability. Refund liability, because if any returns come means I have to, it's my liability to give back that money. So 3 pieces chances is there. So that for the 3 pieces how much cost? 30. So I have to return back that 30. So that 30 I will keep in my liability side as refund liability. I am not considering that 30 as revenue right now. Then in this 10, 5 rupees or $5 is the cost of goods sold. Then for 100 pieces, how much will be the total cost of goods sold? 5 into 100, 500. For this 3 pieces return, 3 into 5, 15. So my inventory, from my inventory, $500 it's gone. From my inventory, $500 is gone. How? 100 pieces is gone. In this 485 I will consider as cost of goods sold, and balance 15 for me is this refund asset. You got it? In this 1000 what I received, I am considering 97 products as my sales revenue, balance 3 as my refund liability. In this 100 pieces, that is $500 from my inventory, it's gone, and I'm considering 97 pieces, that is $485, that is cost of goods sold, balance 3 products, that is considering as refund asset. On December 31st, the customer returns one of the widget for cash. One of the material, the customer is returned back on December 31st. 3 products are there. Okay, I'm expecting 3, but in 3 only 1 he is returning back. That means $10. In that $10, 1 means $10. $5 is the cost of goods sold, 5. So I have to pay him the cash, right? I am getting back the material. That means to my inventory, I am getting $5. From my refund asset, I will put this $5. I am already kept as a refund asset $5, right? In this refund asset, $15 is there. From this, I will put it to inventory as $5. So my inventory is increased, and in refund liability, $30 I am keeping, right? From that refund liability, from this $30, I will pay that $10 of cash. I am paying this $10 of cash. And on January 31st, customer has made no further returns, and there is no further returns or any return period is over. Now, in my refund liability, beginning $30 was there. From there, $10 is already gone. Now balance $20 is there. So that $20, from the refund liability, I will consider it as sales revenue, $20. When the refund period finishes, I will consider that as my sales revenue. Like the same, in the refund asset, before it was 15, I used 5, balance $10 as in the refund asset. From this refund asset, I will consider it as my cost of goods sold. Because my period is over. Now I can consider it as my revenue. I can consider it as my cost of goods sold. Okay, so this will be the journal entry of right of return. If it is consigned goods, what is consigned goods? We know two people are there, consigner and consignee. If I am having a car and I want to sell that car, what I will do? I will go to a used car showroom and I will tell them, I will keep my car here, and you please sell my car. And what I will give? I will give a brokerage fee to him, a commission I will give, and whatever the balance amount that I will take. This is nothing but happening in the consigned or consigned goods. So what will be the journal entry of the consigner and what will be the journal entry of the consignee? For consigner, this is consigner. My car, I am giving the car to the car showroom, right? So my journal entry, what will be my journal entry? In my inventory, that car was there. My inventory car was there. What is the value of that car? 16,000. This 16,000 valued car, I am giving to that consignee, right? That is goods out on consignment, 16,000. This goods out on consignment is nothing but inside my balance sheet only. Whatever material was there in the inventory, is it there in my inventory? Is it there in my store? No, it is not in my store. I given to that consignee. So I have to show in the balance sheet that it is not in the inventory. Now it is with the consignment. So that's why this 16,000 I will show in 16,000 with the goods out on consignment. Okay. Then how it is reaching there? It is simply reaching there. No. If it is a car, means I have to drive the car and reach there. Otherwise, I have to put it in a lorry. Then I have to take it there. For their expense is there, right? Petrol or freight charge is there. That charge I can load to this 16,000. For happening this sale, I expense this amount. So some $5,000 cash I have expensed for what? Cost out on consignment. Cost for out on consignment as freight cost. So this freight charge I will add it to this cost goods on consignment. Then it will become 65,000. So the value of that goods is 64,000. When it was in our inventory, it was 16,000 only. Because of it reached that showroom, now it is 65,000 because of that extra freight charge. Now after the goods is sold, that car is sold. That car is sold for 1 lakh. And 10% commission I have to give. That is 10,000. 10,000 rupees or dollars I have to give to that consignee as commission. Then revenue from the consignment is 1 lakh. How much cash I am received? How much cash I am received? 1 lakh. No, I am received only 90. Why? Balance 10,000 for commission. If commission is there. Then what is the goods out on consignment? 65,000. That 65,000 now I can consider as cost of goods sold. What happened in the beginning? From the inventory it goes to the goods out on consignment. And I have added the cost also. Then when the sales happened, I have recognized revenue 1 lakh. In that 1 lakh I received 19,000. In that 10,000 commission. In this cost of whatever in the goods out on consignment, I consider as cost of goods sold. That's all. This will be the journal entry at my side as I am the consignor. When what will be the journal entry at the consignee? Consignee, the car showroomer. Simple. When he received the cash 1 lakh. He received the cash 1 lakh. Okay. That time he will debit the cash. In this, what is his revenue? Commission revenue only. That is 10,000. And payable to consignor. That 19,000 is payable to consignor. He has to pay. Then when the consignee pays to the consignor, now he is paying to me. Then what happened? Now it is credited, right? Now we are debiting this payable to consignor 19,000, and from my cash 19,000 is gone. In the beginning I got 1 lakh, right? From that 1 lakh 19,000 is credited and given to the owner of the car. So this will be the journal entry of consigned goods. Very easy, right? Simple concepts only. If you use your common sense, you will get it. Very easy. Okay, so this will be the journal entry for rights to return and consigned goods. Okay, this is all about today class. See you on the next video. Bye bye.